MMA, I am Alvi Perez Nanyes and I am married to Mr. Laverna Nanyes and we have two boys, Bryce and Paris. I am part of the MMA graduating batch of 2003. I have a lot of beautiful memories and milestones in MMA. It has cultivated my character, it has honed my leadership skills, and it has encouraged me to use my God-given talents for His glory. But most importantly, it strengthened and laid down a strong foundation of my faith and relationship with God. You know, MMA doesn't only focus on academic excellence, but it has a holistic approach in preparing our youth for God's soon return. It is such an honor to be part of your virtual campus media ministry today. I currently reside in the UK with my family and I work as a nurse here. And today I would like to share to you an experience I had before coming here in the UK. One Friday afternoon in 2010, I was getting prepped up for a Skype interview for a possible employer here in the UK. I was scheduled for 3 p.m. and there were about 12 of us to be interviewed and I was the only one coming from Luzon and the rest were in Bacolod where the head office of the agency was located. I was informed that I will be the last one to be interviewed. I was all excited, primed and set for the interview when the agency told me that there is a technical issue in the UK side and interview won't start till about 5:45. And remember, this was a Friday afternoon. So I tried to negotiate with the agency staff and explain to them that I am a Seventh-day Adventist and asked if I can go first. So I told them that once it hits sunset after 6 o'clock, I will not be able to participate in the interview. Unfortunately, they told me they cannot change the schedule because it has been arranged by the employer. And the manager even tried to persuade me to compromise. I remember him saying, I'm sure the Lord would mind and He would understand because when you get this job, you will be looking after those who are ill and I'm sure the Lord would be happy about that. But you know, it has been embedded in my heart growing up to observe the Sabbath according to Exodus 28:11. Honestly, I was so gutted. Imagine my frustration at that time. But I told the agency boldly that I am not able to take this interview because my slot was now moved to 10 o'clock on that Friday night. My colleagues were so surprised and they were gobsmacked that I have to turn down an opportunity just because of my faith. There I was, feeling like a jelly, so downhearted of what just happened. I felt that I just turned down my dream to come here in the UK. I felt like I've just shut a door of opportunity and that my dream was on my fingertips and I just flickered it away. I told my parents about it and they felt sorry for me, but at the same time, they were so proud of me for taking a stand of what I believe in. However, I remained at the computer, still chatting with my colleagues and, slouching on the chair, when all of a sudden there was an incoming call. I thought to myself, maybe this is the agency still trying to prompt me to join the interview. So I told myself, I have to make up my mind. I will be firm and fixed in my decision not to join in the interview anymore. So I answered the call. When I heard the voice on the other end of that call, it sounded like a British accent. So I quickly sat up smartly and responded to that call. And that call was my interview. And it went on smoothly and ended quicker than I thought. After the interview concluded, I messaged the agency and thanked them immensely for granting my request to go first and for the consideration. Shortly after, I received a reply saying, Alvi, your God is real and He has rewarded your faith. What happened was, the whole office has just experienced a blackout in Bacolod just when the series of interviews were to commence. So when the employers logged in, I was the only one that was active, so that's why they rang me first. And as soon as my interview finished, the electricity came back in Bacolod and the interview carried on as scheduled. Can you imagine the surprise upon hearing that? I had goosebumps all over me and I literally jumped and cried for joy. How could I not? I just experienced a miracle. At that very moment, the Lord has shown me how He can make the impossible possible. He has proven and shown me how He can do great and mighty things which I could not even comprehend, just as He has promised in Jeremiah 33:3. So there are 2 points I would like to ponder upon today. I would like you to ponder upon today. 1, always put God first. Remember the song and the verse found in Matthew 6:33? Seek ye first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. You know, we always sing that song in our worship, in our services, but it was only in that moment, I'll admit, that I really understood what it meant. God tested my faith. I chose to follow Him regardless of throwing my future away, something that I really dreamt and yearned for. And as a result, He rewarded me with a job here in the UK. Second point, always bear in mind, and I have learned this in all these years experiencing God's faithfulness in my life. Trials are testimonies in the making. Yes, you heard it right. Trials are testimonies in the making. Every time you are faced with difficulty, just think, this is an opportunity to share God's faithfulness to others. Whatever roadblocks you are hurdling, remember that the Lord is using you to be His storyteller. A story, whatever the end result may be, will be a testimony that would bring you closer to Him and would bring honor and glory to His name. That's a wonderful opportunity, isn't it? In that experience, I was able to share my faith to the agency staff and my colleagues, and they were all astonished, just as I am. And look, until now, more than a decade long since that happened, I am still able to share it to you. Little had I known that it was just the start of all the beautiful stories the Lord has given me. If only we have a luxury of time, I would love to share them with you. But for now, I pray that in every endeavor that challenges and confronts you, may you always put God first. And may you, with optimism, claim that this trial, this difficulty, this illness, this pain, this struggle, or this failure is a testimony in the making. May your life be a living affirmation of God's goodness. God bless MMAians, and happy Sabbath when it comes.